Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen. This is Road to 3000 in Rapid Time Control on chess.com. An international master, Giorgi Sibashvili, and this is Modern Chess Academy. So far, we have got to a good rating, 2778, which gives us the ranking 15 among chess.com. And hopefully we have high quality games and, most importantly, enjoy the process. For those who are new to the channel, I would highly advise you to come and join the academy. I Cat just joined as well. For those who are looking for serious improvements, the link is in the bio or in the description, depends on which platform you're watching the stream. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. Current rating is 2778. Let's see what we can do today. Hello, yes. Thank you, Yasin, for the follow. It's my pleasure, OT. Pleasure, buddy. Played against this gentleman in the past sims, and we won. Okay, let's keep going. On c4, I'll try c5 this time. Knight f6. Knight c3. I've got almost symmetrical. d4 is the main move, which my opponent has tried. I'm going to take it. We can try to transpose the g6 setups and play kind of a Sicilian version. I'll give it a try. When a person plays c4, I really doubt that he'll be going to the main lines of the Sicilian. I mean, he might, but still. Wait, do we have knight e4? Hello, DTNA. If knight takes, we grab there. Knight c6, knight c3, knight e8, e1. I think I might have this though. c6, knight c3. Takes on d1. To me, looks like a blunder. I'll capture it. Good morning, Ibrahim. We take the queen next. Captures, we take it. You can try knight f7, which would lead to perhaps knight f2. Cleanest of all, king takes, I'll go for the castle, even if knight h8, knight h1. I think we will be even in this case. Let's grab another pawn. That's why instead of bishop e2, the main move is bishop e3 in such structures earlier, to keep the d4 knight well guarded, so I can try to do something later. Say if he takes, I'll grab the rook on h1, and there is a battle. He can't really allow me to bring the knight back to safety, so let's say if he takes it, I take on h1. Maybe sacrifices the knight back, because there is no way for this guy to escape, and king f1. That would lead to bishop d4. We're on the mission to rescue the knight and go with knight f2. საქართველოს GM-ყავს ყავს დაახლოებით 30 კილოს. What does he do now? I have no idea why. Lately my internet isn't doing so well. Is the stream lagging, guys? Or is it fine? He takes it with the king. Instead of taking it, I can actually make a castle and then grab the knight on f7. Might be more tempting to go. It's not like we have any other choice. We must take it. Okay, my opponent accepted the fact that he lost pawn. That's good. It's fine, perfect. The ranking, we have 15 currently. Okay, so what do we do? Castle looks logical. On the other hand, I really want to kill this guy. Really badly when he needed. How about we go something like rook b8? The intention is clearly to push b5. Goes for something like ace. I'm gonna make a castle up. Yeah, let's go rook b8. I really need this b5 at some point. We would love to open up files. Especially the rook needs to get into the game. I started playing chess when I was 4. Thank you, Faisal, for the follow. Board, b1. Alright, I can actually cement the bishop on e5, which would look quite nice. I can make a castle as well, but not sure how accurate it is to hide the king. Let's go bishop e5. The pawn is well guarded for now. Bishop is quite active. It's doing a lot of things together. And maybe if not b5, at least b6, bishop b7 is on the way. This bishop must go out. And pawn is a pawn. It was also possible to not go probably with rook b8 and try my luck with b6 right away, but at least his bishop is not on f3 and he didn't have some checks, and after bishop e5, bishop f4 ideas, so we kind of forced him to regroup the pieces into a bit more modest directions, which is good for us. a4. Right, I see where it's coming. I'll make a castle. Let's say bishop h2 leads to g3. That wouldn't do much for us. Well, regardless, I really need this move to go. Let's go with b6. We need this bishop out. He has the rook lift planned. Okay. I don't mind it as much, at least now. Or should I include castle? Not sure. Yeah, let's include castle. I think we will be fine because this rook maneuver might mess up our plans. And then we get the bishop to c6 square on quite a beautiful one. We can try to double up the rooks on the file or bring the one on e8 and we will be doing fine. Now these pieces look quite healthy. Morning, Mohammed. How's life going? Thank you for the gift. King e7, I'm worried about bishop g5 checks, and the king wouldn't be that safe actually when two bishops and two rooks are lasering down my pieces. That's the reason I'll try to stay a bit more modest when it comes to that. Next plan is something connected to this rook. This guy is too good on e5. Bishop f3. He tries to cash out. I'm fine with the exchange. What's the plan? He wants to get rid of this as well. Well, the thing is that if I take it, takes back, then he actually wants to go with f4 and damage my pawn structure even further. So let's say I take, I can try potentially rook c8, and if f4, maybe move the bishop back here temporarily. But that would give him some activity of the pieces, which I'm not a big fan of. On the other hand, we can try to create a weakness in his camp, and a very clear one as well. What should we do? If we grab and go there, he's gonna play king g2. And let's say I'll try rook 5. Okay, I'll take it. Let's include this. The rook ending, I think, is fine for us. So let's go rook f5. My main goal is to bring the king into the action we need it quickly. So the spawns will be well guarded, and then we can think about the rest. d5. I see, king e6 would be a good continuation. Something we can move the bishop away. The thing is that we have the pawns on the dark squares, all of it, and it's a double pawn, so we should somehow exchange it properly. Is important, as it looks better for me, the endgame, but it's not so clear-cut at all, if you would ask me. How do we proceed further? I go bishop f4 and trade this off. Pawn ending should be winning for me. If he takes it, actually I'm okay to trade the bishops off as well. So why should I not do that? I'll go for it. We need exchanges. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Benza. This we need to take. a5, and I thought I would come back. Yeah, I'll do that. We just need to create a passed pawn, which is mandatory in this case. Take this back. Aurelian, thank you for the follow. d5 or d5, one or another. I go d5, takes it, rook takes, goes to this direction. I have b5 idea. I think d5 is more precise. We'll create a passed pawn. Thanks, Aurelian. Appreciate it, man. Okay, let's exchange it. So we no longer have the double pawns. And I'll try now to go for d5 is one way, d5 is another. Let's go with d5. I think it is better. Yeah, thank you, Tina, for sharing the live stream. ABDOXG, welcome on board. Okay, it's time to bring the king to this direction so we can make use of our b pawn. I need this pawn to get going. On the other hand, he will try to come down, but we will be fine because we have rook h5 at any time, don't we? And our goal is just to push the pawn as far as possible without giving up any. Right, yeah. Let's go here. Rook is overprotecting everything, and now we will try to press. Of course, bring the king closer as well. His king is also tied down to the pawn. Now our goal is just to go as far as possible with the pawn all the way down and then look for some ways. Let's push. Does he have any tricks? I don't see it at least. We just go up. When we push the pawn all the way to b2, then we will use some tricks to bring the king out. Otherwise, king and pawn can do it together. Any f5 tricks? That's the plan. You can't go far with that. I'll take it with the rook and I'm fine. Check. Well, here. Him, it's good you're saying the moves. No, people are saying the moves sometimes on TikTok, but it's already past the main tension moment, that's why it's okay. How many rating points until you get the GM title? Well, I need 85 more points, guys, so not on Chess.com, obviously, on a FIDE, so we push the pawn all the way. Now the plan is to move the rook, then the king, and we will be fine. Here, here, and we promote. You don't do such things like cheating and stuff here. Fair chess. B1 is coming, and we managed to get the win. Thank you, Killer, for the follow. Good game. Rematch, let's accept. No problem. I'll try Reti against this gentleman. G3. Develop there and make a cut. C4. I've played a lot of b3 in my career, but lately I started to pick up d3 setups. It's quite interesting variations what we're getting. If he takes, I'm gonna take it. If c5, two options. I can take this or knight e5. Let's play with knight e5, it will be a bit more fun. I had it over the board once as well. Really good stream today. People are joining, Mohammed? Is that why, or you liked the games? I'll take on c6. I'm fine to double up his pawns and push the pawn forward. Generally speaking, in such structure, I would like to go with f4 followed by e5 to attack the king. 138. Aha, okay. Very nice, very nice. That's the good time to advertise the academy then, yeah? Guys, for those who are looking for the serious improvement in chess and want to join my academy, the link is in the bio. Check it out and sign up. All the details will be written there. Like what you're getting, for what price, and so on. It's always a good stream. Sweet. If he takes, I'll take it back. The plan is to push e5. On the other hand, he has quite bad pawn structure on c5 and c6, and we need to use that momentum. e5, I'm not sure about that move though. It's quite counterintuitive. Let's say I take it, he takes it back. Do I have the move like knight c3? Potentially bishop e6, bishop g5. maybe we would be seeing some this or this, and I might be giving him some source of counterplay. I'm not a big fan of that, so I'll just go knight c3, potentially knight a4, b3, and regroup the pieces, maintaining more pressure on the c5 weakness. How many in-person tournaments have you played? Well, it definitely is in few hundreds. It's been a long time I'm playing chess, so a few hundreds for sure. He maneuvers the knight. What does he want? He wants to get there. Smart move, actually. I need to give him the credit for that. On the other hand, I can just leave it and start pushing. Well, let's go with b3. Speak French. I'm learning, actually. I need to. But for now, I don't. Don Georgi International Masters წოდება როგორ შეიძლება მოიპოვოს კაცმა. სალამი. საერთაშორისო ოსტატის წოდება შეგიძლიათ მოიპოვოთ FIDE-ს რეიტინგი თუ გაქვთ 2400 და სპეციალური ნორმატივები არსებობს. 3 ტურნირი უნდა ითამაშოთ. მაგალითად რაღაც კულას თუ აიღებთ, თქვენი მოწინააღმდეგის საშუალო არითმეტიკული უნდა იყოს რაღაც ეს. მაგალითად პირობითად თუ პირველ ტურში შევხვდით 2200-იანს და მეორე ტურში 2400-იანს, თქვენი საშუალო რეიტინგი არის 2300. აი მაგის მიხედვით არის სპეციალური ცხრილი, სამჯერ უნდა მოახერხოთ, რომ სპეციალური კულა აიღოთ. ძალიან რთული სქემა ვერ აგიხსნით ესე მარტივად. და დაახლოებით ეგ არის საჭირო და 2400 FIDE-ს რეიტინგი კლასიკურში. You do lessons, bro. I don't do the private lessons, but you can join my academy. The link is in the bio. You will be getting access to over 300 videos. Now listen up. Over 300 videos, 26 video courses about the openings, middle games, end games for the people rated between 800 to 2600 online if you have it. Everything will fit you well. There's a weekly training program. A lot of people are asking me during the streams, what should I do to improve from that rating to this rating, etc. What's the main technique to train, etc. All these are just answered into the training program. Also, you get a special chat with the other community members, so you can communicate with them. You also get the access to chat, where you can write a question, and within 24 hours you will get a personal feedback from me. And all this combined is going to be very valuable stuff. Actually, there is a chat for chess memes, chess puzzles, and I'm just building up the community. So you can try to sign up just for $10 per month. Individual courses cost minimum $50 each, and I'm giving 26 just for $10 per month because I noticed that it should be more affordable for people. Plus, I want my people to be communicating to each other easily. So if you click the link in the bio or on the main profiles wherever you're just watching modernchess.academy, you will go to the website. This is based on Telegram group. So it is the application of Telegram. I'm sure a lot of you already have the access to. And you can actually learn from it. Download it on the phone. You can check it out with the computer, PC, any of it will work. No problem at all. It's very, very helpful tool to improve your chess. At this price will not be for a long time, only for the first 100 members. Later it will be increased, so hurry up to sign up. Also, one more detail, that if there is an annual subscription option as well, if you take annual subscription instead of $10, it's going to be $7. And there is one more good part as well. There is 24 hours free trial. So you just don't pay, you can sign up and check it out, and after that decide if you'd like to stay or not. A5 allowance is not so great for me though. You'll sign up. Perfect. Join us. Who's the best chess player you have met in your career? Alireza, Sindarov, I guess these two over the board. I managed to win against both, luckily. A5 allowance was bad, actually. Shouldn't have allowed that. Now he has got some annoying things. We need to push in this case. Are you playing with the viewers? Not on this stream, but in general I'm planning to host streams on that. Okay, let's lock in, focus. I think I need to push the pawn forward, there is no other good way. Unfortunately, we gave up a very valuable pawn. A5 was a nice one. მაგათ მოვგე. ქართველებისთვის ვათაშორის მაქვს იგივე პრინციპით, უბრალოდ იქ ბევრად უკეთესად არის. 38 ვიდეო კურსია 400-ზე მეტი სამოსწავლო ვიდეო და მხოლოდ 8 ევრო არის თვეში. ჭადრაკი.com B5. Yeah, I can take this one. Definitely not happy with the outcome, but sometimes we should accept it, whatever we get. Thank you for following the Madloba Gamzeristvis. Justin D, thanks for the follow. Welcome on board. You're playing with the viewers, that streams will be coming up. You beat Alireza. I did it actually on the Olympiad. It was very important. His captain accused me on cheating, and they were checking me for quite some time. You go on very strict conditions during the Olympiads. I took it as a compliment. I was quite happy with it. I beat One Forest in the same tournament as well, actually. I think he has well over 2700. Quite nice games, I would say. But well, that was a good season. I was active player at that time. With that I went in coaching, create the academies, etc, etc, which I'm quite happy with the result, what I got at the end. You know, active chess, I dropped it for quite some time. Hi brother, thanks for yesterday advice. I gained from 770 to 875. Congratulations. It was an over-the-board tournament? Yeah, it was Olympia 2018 in Georgia, Batum. Very good, Alan. Around this rating range, guys, if you have roughly 800 range, you must focus on solely solving the puzzles. That will help you tremendously to increase your chess rank, like tremendously. Okay, what do we have now? We need to control the C file well. He wants to take it. I can try to bring the queen maybe here. Her Majesty will do a good job covering up some key squares, I would say. Let's move the queen there. We no longer need the protection of the bishop. Alirezasთან თამაშის გარშევა კიდევ YouTube-ზე არ მახსოვს ზუსტად გუგა, შეიძლება მეტს. არ ვიცი. უნდა გადახედოთ რა, არ მახსოვს ზუსტად. ქართულზე ალბათ, ინგლისურზეც არ ამგონია. აიხნის წინ იყო, არ მახსოვს დავდეთ. Here's გადასამოწმე. Let's go bishop d2. You could really be competing against him right now. No, against Alireza right now, I definitely cannot compete. He is significantly stronger than me. There is no doubt about that. Just at that time, he had way higher rating than me as well, but luckily I managed to get the win. I know my place, guys. Not on the level of Alireza. He's getting nagging pressure, and The worst part is that I allowed it. Like, nothing. Okay, let's bring the queen in action. Is it possible for me to reach the title one day, maybe CM? How about that? Just give it a try for a year, try to make an improvement, and after that you can just check it out, if it works or not. They're difficult to say right now. Looks for potential activity of his bishop. I'm fine to actually block it, because bishop e2 is not doing anything. So I'll go f5. My Modern Chess Academy is only 10 USD, this is good. So you can sign up there. Can I play a game on 2150? Unfortunately, I'm not playing with viewers on this stream. I'll create a special one, guys. But, it was like 100 USD or... No, actually, this is misunderstanding. 100 USD, you probably checked out my courses on the website. I changed the interface and everything. It is based on Telegram application right now, so... it's a completely different story right now. That's why I'm saying it, that this is something which is extremely affordable for people and an excellent tool. So that's why I expect people to sign up shortly. Let's push this guy. Go g4. His bishop isn't really doing all that much. Maybe we can maneuver this guy over there. I should try to press him on time, actually. It is mandatory. He's quite low on time. But just because we allowed this b5, he has got unpleasant counterplay. How much ELO in Blitz? We have over 2900, but I don't remember exactly how much we have. Alien got a game. That's why, Alan, sign up for that and check it out. No, I continue playing chess, but I was participating in the competitions quite rarely, guys. That's the key reason why. Kartveli, jā. Kartveli. Win არის სახელი და გვარი რომ მითხრათ. Let's go for g5 or rook g2, actually, followed by g5. I don't mind the queen's trade, or should I mind it? Let's go h4, g5 ideas. Queen c3 was expected move. We push forward. What we allowed, we should not do it anymore, guys. We gave him some unplay out of nowhere. I can bring the king in, actually, for the defensive purposes. We'll be fine. Takes. Closed position. Can take this, but it will be simplified a lot, so let's push a4 and bring the rook here. This pawn is weak. And I should try to use it somehow. Well, I can take it right away, can't I? If he doubles, I go down. Or he can trap my pieces later. He he might be able to pull this off to trap my pieces later, so I'll just go rook a3. Not a big fan of having trapped pieces. This b2 knight held it really well, all the key squares. Now we no longer have any business over there, so let's move the rook away. Rook b8, what does he have? I don't think there is anything happening. Let's bring the king just in case, so we can capture on b3 when the time is right. h6. Pretty much a correct decision to challenge us. What do we do now? Let's say king c1. Takes, I'll take it. 2800 is a GM rank, right? No, actually, Chess.com ratings don't really represent the real strength, guys, so... Chess.com is good, but, you know... Hey, he's taking this direction. If I take here... I get away with it. I guess I can, so I'll just... No, he will be... Okay, let's go down. Let's play on his time. He has quite low time as well. Here. So I'll try to play faster too. Let's attack the pawn. At this point I should try to flag him. Here. Maybe this. Check. Go down. We attack. And we capture. Here. The thing is that he's quite low on time. I don't think he will make it. Takes, we take. Should a4 would lead to something bad for him. Check. Another check. Another one. We can give some checks. He will go. Yeah, I just allowed unnecessary complications when he played a5. Otherwise, we had him quite easily, and he got beautiful counterplay and all the counterplay later on in the world on the queen side. So we can have a look at the games maybe later. Let's just keep going. Thank you for playing. It was a nice one. And then his technique was flawless. By the way, who is he and what is his rating? I'm just curious. He was playing really well. Thank you so much, Sniper. Appreciate it, man. Maybe we can try to make it work somehow. Thanks, man. Targets odiნება უცხოეთს ცხოვრობს ნატალი პარტელი. რეიტინგი რამდენი აქვს ფიდეს? ფიდეს რეიტინგი ჰქონდა 2300. ოჩახ. How long you need to 2700? No, that's quite far away, guys. $2,700 over the board? I'm not gonna reach it either. This is a completely different level. ნამდვილად იცი მასტერა, რომ ფიდეს რეიტინგი აქვს 2300. შეგიძლია რომ გვაჩვენო ლინკი დადო ან ნამდვილად. Yeah, that was a bit of a pressure what my opponent put, no doubt. Every elo point matters, of course, of course. The spiritual steward. Thank you for the follow, that's a nice one. Nice name. შეიძლება სხვანაირად არის გვარი. Apparently, who we just played right now has over 2300 feeder rated. Okay, 2782. That's a good progress. Let's see who will be next. Stay 1 month in 1600 was the solution. Work on the puzzles, guys. Puzzles, it's very important. Tactics. Would you play chess in another life or pursue something different? I don't want to play chess on another life if I get a chance. არ ძალიან კარგად ითამაშა. დროის გამო გადავწყვიტეთ ჩვენ რომ ესე მიგვეცა პაიკები და გვეჩუქებინათ, თორე სხვანაირად არ ვიზამდეთ ეგრე აქ. გავმორჩოს კარტენი. Well, do we have some difficulties finding the pairing already? Did we reach that level? Come on, man. Probably I would go into sports, but more profitable sports than playing chess, I would say. No. This numbers in the account, we don't want it. Numbers in the account like that, we do not play. Besides, why do I get +1 rating point if I win? That's not what we want, right? Is it not possible to get 2 anymore for each game? We have the rules actually, Aurelian. We find every person with the random numbers suspicious, and we're trying to avoid. If I see official titled players, no problem. But something like that is suspicious, because people usually create such accounts after their 1 or 2 profiles are getting banned and they just come up with some random names with random numbers. So it's high probability that someone might be cheating, and we don't have time to investigate and go in depth and so on. We're just playing a game of our own, we're losing time. So since it's highly suspicious, we do not just play. Let me check out this account. We need to be cautious. Of course, anytime anyone can pull off this and cheat, but you see what I'm saying here. I think this guy looks legitimate. So let's go e4. I think I just explained it. Now, what is the best way to prepare for a tournament? 1, change your openings. 2, play the same but learn more. It depends how much time you have and what is your rating range. Tell me about your rating. I do not play against people which have random numbers in the account. It is the rule. c5, how about we go d4? It's not just like that, just play, guys. You know why? I have played against many cheaters, which is so obvious cheater actually, cold-blooded cheaters, okay? Cold-blooded I call the ones which so obvious that they are cheating, they just play to do it a bit smarter way. And I'm dropping 14 rating points consistently against them. Taking 14 points will take me a lot of effort to bring it back. So when we notice the pattern that the people with random numbers on the main account are more likely to be cheating, I just don't play against them anymore. We had the games against international masters, grandmasters and so on, and we played with great pleasure. We had it just on the previous stream. But when I see people being suspicious, I don't want to play against hidden grandmasters, which are just all of a sudden very good in Rapid, but not good in Blitz or Bullet. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not there to investigate or babysit the people. I just don't play them. End of story. That's it. So it seems like you're new to the channel, and that's the key reason why a lot of people don't play Rapid, because there are a bunch of cheaters over there. Hello, Loom. I'm Ibrahim, coach. Ibrahim Sultan. Ah, Ibrahim. Okay, for your level. Let's put it that way. If you are going to learn a new opening, and you manage to memorize the variations well, play minimum 30 Rapid games online, obviously play with the hidden account so people don't have the access to what you're playing, minimum 30 Rapid games you can play, then it is worth it to learn a new opening. Otherwise, I would recommend you to try to add some different, like 1 or 2 lines and change it a little bit later. Like, for example, on move 8 or move 10, try to twist it a little bit and add different continuations rather than start playing different opening from the first. That will be preferable. Bishop f3. How do we take? We can take it with the queen or with the bishop. My pleasure. Best of luck on that. Big event is coming up. By the way, is the Olympic team already chosen? Or are they still looking for it? Are they waiting for your individual to be finished? You can take with the bishop and with the queen as well. Which one do we take? Difficult to choose, actually. I'll take it with the queen, probably preferable. Thank you for the follow. Knight will be chosen after UA championship to be finished. Okay, I see. Good luck, Ibrahim. Good luck. You got this. But really, please try that technique. You need to get enough games as well. Don't only rely on the fact that maybe you had time to check it out. You analyze some of it. A lot of people make these mistakes without getting a practice that they're okay to play it. You might know the opening until some certain level, but when it comes to a weird situation, you're not sure exactly what to do, which variation to play anymore, because you have got into completely unknown territory, burning a lot of time. It's not worth it. It's much better to have more practice rather than knowing exact variation. So if you have enough time for that, pay attention to the time management and learn the new opening. Otherwise, learn something. Let's say play the same setups, but change it a little bit and try different structure. Do you find ChessCon fun still, or is it just competitive and you have to keep up because your status? Chess.com is competitive. In terms of rapid, I would say it is either we mastered it well or it's not as competitive. But when it comes to Blitz, it is indeed, and I'll be trying to do it shortly, actually. I'll be shifting towards Blitz after you reach some certain goals. I'm just trying to get used to do the streams, reading the chat while doing the stream. It's essential. I don't want to just play Blitz and not pay attention to what people say or something like that, so that's the catch. Knight d5, take back. It's a bit odd structure, but playable. His 7th pawn is a clear weakness. And check what masters play in the database. No, he knows it. He's an international master, guys. He's not a random person. He's a strong player. Last time I played with him, he outplayed me as well, and I lost. So we go f4 next, and these two bishops will get into play. Thank you, King Brew, for the follow. Welcome on board. f4 is coming up. How do you deal with it? What's the plan, buddy? Started to burn a lot of time though. Good news for us. Have a good time advantage. Knight c4 would lead to some... This pawn on a7 is hanging as well. If you think I'm not gonna capture it, you're mistaken. I will take it. Immediately. It's a healthy, good pawn as well. Thank you for the follow. I feel like at certain level, chess becomes stressful. And intermediate level is best to enjoy. No, chess does become stressful, there is no doubt. The more you gain the rating, you get the title and so on, and if you play very important competitions. But everything has its own level, right? You shouldn't really over stress about something like that, but it will be 100%. You cannot just stop stressing about it fully. Okay, so he goes back. What's the plan? If we go there, I believe he is planning to do what exactly? Maybe rook e8, and if I take it, he would like to capture here. Let me bring the music back on. Let's calculate it. So that wouldn't work. So I take rook e3, I go king f2. He gets 2 pieces. I'm not a big fan of that. That wouldn't work. I don't like it. Okay. What other options have we got? We can try 27. That would lead to capture and he goes there. We don't have bishop g4, he takes it. Smart move. Can we try this bishop g4? I think it's quite tempting. We're pinning it. That was a nice classy defense by my opponent. Cousin is 21-29, feed the rapid. That's a good rating, Alan. Also, Monasem, thank you for the follow. I agree with you. 21 to 2300 is the best rating here to enjoy. You still with Cecil? Yes. Goes there. No, I'm living in Abu Dhabi. Rook e8. How about we bring another rook into the action and we maintain more pressure to the pawn. Actually, he many times I've got this offer and I never accept it, so I appreciate it. Eric, do you advise me reading 100 Endgame You Must Know or not? 100 Endgames You Must Know. Actually, I do recommend this to people. 100 Endgames You Must Know is essential. For people who have over, on Chess.com, let's say over 2400, it is already worth it to go into heavier territory, such as Dvoretsky's Endgame Manual is a good tool already to start. I would say around this range, that's how you need to be informed. But below that, 100 Endgames You Must Know is essential. Queen h3. By the way, about the endgames, I have like 4 courses in my academy, so you can check it out as well. Okay, he's getting away with it. Take it. What exactly does he do? Maybe he goes back. Then I can try this, can't I? Say I take. If something like knight, bishop moves, something like that, I have queen h3 on my sleeves at any moment. I'm not a big fan of that. h3, he can take rook e7, bishop e7, this and queen b6 followed by queen b2. I don't want that. How about I sidestep with the king? I prefer that. Because at the end he had this queen b6, b2, it's a deadly threat. Can't allow that. What do you think about her recent rating gain? Actually, she dropped the rating in the previous tournaments, but currently is doing well in the team event. How to say, it has its own pros and cons, difficult to assess. We can't take this. I need to set. Hopefully she does better. She needs to get back to training. She hasn't really done much lately. It's quite obvious as well if you're checking the games. Okay. Already planning to move the knight away. Fortunately, we couldn't capture the pawn. We wish, but we couldn't. My opponent defended successfully. But hang on, if I take now, him moving the knight away would lead to bishop d6. Queen d6, we don't get anything. I think I just need to improve the pressure on that. Not much. If b5, I'll go a3. Rook comes here. Also, I'll try to play fast, as my opponent is behind in time. I'll bring another guy over there. Oh, e6. Okay. He's getting ready for the breakthrough, which I think will only benefit me. Opening up the files though. I'll take it. Should I trade this off as well? Why not? He has the b7 weakness. You're scared to play me? Yes, I am scared to play you. (21) d5. I'll put the queen there. Will be a nice spot. Thank you all for sharing the live stream. Appreciate it, man. Okay, here. Something happened. Either someone subscribed or whatever. Thank you, appreciate it. Actually, guys, I just cannot see it. 94. How do we proceed? Takes, bishop g. Do I push? I think I've gotta do that. Let's go c4. Thank you, Mutasam, for sharing the live stream. It might have been from Twitch, I guess, this notification. Either someone subscribed or whatever, but really appreciate it. I just cannot check it out right now. But thank you. We have this. We don't have enough time. Okay, no time, no problem. Just capture. We need the king closer. Oh, he's going after my pawn quickly, though. I don't like that. Not at all. Not at all. Let's go h3. Here we need this. We can try this move. Just need to make sure I do not repeat, because that will be bad. I can bring the king up. I have this time. Maybe I've got enough time. Let's capture. Go after the pawns. This pawn first, and then this pawn. Here we promote. Nice game. Rematch, no problem. He found good defensive resources though. We need to give him the credit. Earlier, 4,000 elo. You're 1900. No, 1900. If 2900 you have it, I'm not afraid. If you're 4,000 rated it, this is the main issue. Let's push e5. d3, knight c6. The top rated 3300 official, guys. But how about unofficial standings? Unofficial is the main thing. A person which has relatively low rating, but they're capable of playing like 4000 rated. The stream is lagging badly, actually. I have a hard time making the moves even. Do you see that the moves are getting laggy? c3. Oh, what do I do now? We can try to trade this off. It's not that bad. Or just play f6 first. F6 is another move though. Okay, I'll choose knight f6. Streamer trying his best to avoid me. 100%. 100%. Of course I'm trying to avoid you. Let's go bishop b6. I'll try to maneuver the knight on d7, c5, but for now we need to have it under control, the g5 square. Guys, don't you get it? Don't you get it, guys? Like, come on. Let him be there. He's doing the entertainment. You take it seriously, whatever he's saying. You need to get the joke. Come on. Come on. 91. I'll take the knight on d7. That will be more helpful. Maybe we can try knight c5 one day as well. Thank you, Raffled Alarm. Appreciate it, man. I'll try my best. I need to get rid of this guy. How about we push and we trade? Oof. Master awesome. Magis 10% მაინც რო ვიყო, მაგრად გამიხარდა. If you don't take me seriously, you'll be punished. You got this, man. You got this. I like your attitude. Please sometimes try to join on our streams. Usually, getting rid of the star-squared bishop is a good sign in such structures. The thing is that, do I want to push there or not? That's the question of the day. You know what? Let's do this first, and then we can discuss about it. I got rid of this bad bishop, and he had a beautiful one over there, so we made a progress. GM a title you're actively wanting to pursue or you're comfortable right now? I want to pursue, and I'll see. If I can get it, I'll be happy with it. Not that actively, because I have a hard time playing the competitions, because I'm working. I have many good students and quite happy where I am currently in my life. But if I get an opportunity to participate without damaging any of my students' performances or doing it on my annual leaves, I'll be happy. But my priority should be to give as much as I can to my students, and later there will be some additional benefits or whatever as the next step is. Priorities first. A4, sorry, B4. I can try something like this. Not worried about this B5 at all, actually. Long castle is a move as well. You know what, actually I don't mind it. Because I will bring the rook into the game as well. And I can potentially look for some h4 breaks. Adi ხარ დღეს 2008-ს წარადებ. მადლობა ნიკოლოზ. არ ფიზიკურად ვერ მოვახერხებ, რომ არ მექნება მაგ. ალბათ. დახოთ. So we go long castle, the red is some kind of h4 and f5. Okay. He felt it, what the idea was. If you choose this direction, I can comfortably put the knight on d6. And this rook is on vacation, the vacation is finished, buddy, so it's time to come back. Sen csinálom dobolt, és ez must. Ei martlamaan seikosti, niin siellä on nyt. So I get diad saheleftan, sabzaharot arperimessa. A5 is a must. This move winning. I really need this guy to come back, like do something. Got stuck on h6 terribly. But we can try to rescue. I'm happy with that though, because I can maneuver the knight now to this square. And he has got a clear weakness thanks to my bishop covering up very important diagonal for now. Thank you, Marlon, for the follow. Welcome forward. The thing is that I would love to maneuver this, but I'm afraid he will play knight d3 to oppose my plans. How about we go f6, bring the rook all the way there. He wants to play knight d3, I assume. Regardless. So how do we proceed? You know what? I have an idea. Let's go with f6. We can try this. And if he goes after my bishop, I can try bishop g8 at some point as well. Hey Mona, how are you doing today? He did it just in time. Knight d3 maneuver. It's getting there. We allow that in maybe, but prefer to not. On the other hand, he wants to push here as well. It's not good for us. Okay. We need good regrouping of the pieces. Let's start with knight d7 for now. We need to prevent knight c5. We're doing fine. Thanks for asking, one. All set for now. Playing an interesting thing. Good morning, DB. I mean, I can look for potential knight c4. It's not outside the scope of discussion. Completely, I would say. You want to join us? Luca? Will you join? Maybe my cat will join. Let's see if he's on the move. So knight c4 or bishop c4. Knight c4 more likely. Because if at the end of the exchanges we stabilize his weakness on a4, we can count on it. TV. Sorry, DR. Just look at it, I apologize. Is your chat window hanging? What delay? have it with delay just in case. Okay, is it time? Shine. Guys, you might not believe it, but this rook is coming home. Finally. Or, yeah, the rook is coming home. We go knight c4. Now is the time. I need simplifications to jump with the knight on c5 at the end. Are you participating in the world team? No, I do not participate. Oh. Come on. Came out of nowhere. It's sad. It's actually sad move. Okay, knight c5 is an actual threat, actually. He's coming after my piece. Jokes aside. I go here regardless, he'll play knight c5. What a move appeared. I need to prevent this happening. Let's go with b6 for now. Found a nice move. Let's see what he does now. Such a killer bishop, though. Such a killer bishop. We're stabilizing, not allowing knight c5 for now. This we have this opportunity as well, or moving the bishop back. I have one of two options. Either this to go bishop e6, or this to go bishop e6. I think this is mandatory at this point. We should go for it, guys. Let's go here and exchange this guy. We need it badly. If I trade it, unfortunately, my king cannot get out. If I try this, he will move the knight right now, so it's not worth it. That's why we start with rook e7 and try to exchange. What I'm worried about is if I go that, there's knight b2 and there is still a pressure on my rook. So we should try to exchange it from this way. With bishop e6, or if I can get away with it by moving the king, I'll be happier. Can I? How about this actually? He goes there. I finally no longer have to stay on the file. You know what? I'll try this. I don't have to stand there anymore. I can continue with f5. So we move the rook away. And now nothing will be pinned after f5 at all. We need to use his time as well. This gentleman tends to think long. Knew that move was coming, we will take it back. Harasses the bishop. Let's take this. Good. We can include this one check, it will not harm the position. See which direction he chooses. This one, of course, otherwise we had this. I don't want to put the bishop there because it will get stuck at some point, I believe. Will it? These and these we got. Might actually get stuck, so I'll set back. pawn structure benefits us. How about I go c6 and trying to break through? So I can activate the king as well and, you know, do some corrections in his camp. King's is up, coming up. c4 was expected. If I go here, d3 works. That's it. Say I take. Might actually work, you know. Let's say here, bishop c4, rook b4 captures, c takes 8, bishop b5. Should be a killer combo. And if he goes for the rook endgame, I believe we've got good chances there as well. Let's try this. Let's challenge him more. Okay, that's the plan. We are fine. He wants c5. That's why we go here. f4. I don't think so, buddy. f4. Maybe I take already. Oh, we're getting so low on time. My bad. Just noticed. What do I do now? Push. Let's push the pawn. Takes. Need to distract these pieces. Knight a4, rook c4 is coming up. This endgame, I think, should be bad for him. Unless he finds some tricks. Knight is a tricky piece in general, so we should not let him do anything. Let's attack this. Oh, why not king d4? Look easy. Here, I will take this one. No tricks, buddy. I don't want your knight anywhere near me. Let's go here. Let's push. No tricks. Get away from me. We push. We go forward. And now we take this one. You can actually take my bishop, it's fine. 2 pawns should be dead. Okay, we don't do the rematch for the 3rd time. But thanks for playing. Okay, let's analyze the games, shall we? I think we haven't really analyzed the games. Let's start with this one. First, let's check the accuracy. საიდანღაც მეცნო. ქართულად ვაკეთებდი სტრიმებს შეიძლება მაგ. ჭადრაკი G, ჭადრაკი com, ან ჭადრაკი YouTube-ზე ალბათ მაგ. 90%. Let's see. Morning K, how's life going? Can you just change the music? This is what we are going to stick into. You know, every stream there is 1 or 2 person which comes up with that. ქართულ რატომ აღარ ლაპარაკ? Ყვებით შევწყვეტე ქართულ სტრიმი. და ვიდეოებიც ზოგ. Zugzwang. Okay, let's have a look, guys. This game is worth analyzing, I think. We traded bishop g4, c3, knight f6. This is normal. Thank you, Asma, for the gifts. We're doing well, okay, thanks. Coming back. 91, 97, bishop e3. h5 is an interesting move. I would love to get rid of this guy. We are exchanging our bad piece into his good one. Here, castle is fine. Knight b6 is an interesting move, it says, but probably not the best shot. Attacking the knight back, so the plan is to go for knight d7 followed by knight c5. We'll be quite happy with the outcome if we manage to pull it off. Bishop f1, f6. Did I miss something? Apparently I need to start with knight d7. We're fine, Akos. How about you, man? And there is rook h8. With the intention of, let's say, f3. f6? What? Do we actually go f5? Ah, okay. So we need to go for this battle rather than playing knight c4 ideas, which we actually tried and didn't quite work. We play f6, knight a3, knight d7. Knight c4 for some reason says is a mistake. It really loves to go for g5 breakthrough here, guys. The computer just wants to pay attention to the flank. Ატის ბარში დადიხარ ხოლმე? არა, საქართველოში დიდი ხანი აღარ ცხოვრობ. Takes, bishop h3, b6. ატის ბარი როცა გაიხსნა, მაგ დროს უკვე აღარ ცხოვრობ საქართველოში. არ ყოფილვარ მაგ ბარში. f8. Maybe we can try bishop e6. Bishop takes, we take it back with the rook, and we can go with rook d6 later. Okay, the fish really likes to go for bishop e6 right now, guys. So, but rook f8 looks also fine, because there will be no pins anymore. I couldn't really grab this knight, because it was like eternal pin, which I could never get rid of. Hello, Cole PI. Thank you for joining, and welcome on board. Knight b2, takes, and we go check. c6 is the right time. I really need to include the king. Omar just texted me. Rook d4 is the right time. Rook c3. Here, I want to make a comment about rook d4. So what we calculated is that in case of rook d3, we go for bishop c4 was one of the way, but I think c5 is a killer. You know, the files are getting really locked up. There's no doubt about that, but he cannot really handle it. I think the king walk anymore, right? So it actually looks tough. არა, მაგრამ მეუღლე მყავს ასე რომ ეგეთ კითხვებს ავარიდებ თავს. c6, and we bring the king up. He goes there, king b7. It really says that I must push c5. Yeah, that makes sense. So I can bring the king up and then push with f5. We traded off everything. And that actually looks nice. King d6. We're getting the king on c5. I'm a bit surprised that he didn't play knight a4. It probably was the best shot for him. And take it. But king c5, king d4. Maybe he could try to pull off some tricks. Yeah, that's it. So we're winning. At this point, he cannot stop anymore. Game before that, he defends so well. Yeah, the previous game he did relatively well. What is the best opening? Whatever gives you the advantage. Depends on your level. Okay. Let's play another one. Peki orada bağırmıyor akçe. Madloba Nicholas. C5, nicest of all the pawns in white squares. Yes, indeed. We're killing all the counterplay. But all the time I thought you were someone else. I realized I am, so definitely not him. Hey Taro, seems like I look like someone. It's a Georgian language. Do you think chess is solved completely? We are far away from it, guys. Very far away from it. DB sounds better, DR. You know that. Come on. You do, but you play much better. Thank you for the compliment. Okay, looking for the next pairing. I believe we can squeeze in one more game. Perhaps. Luca, will you come? Luca? Join us. Okay, Luca just joined us. Say hi to Luca. Huh? Come on. Say hi. So we have a guest on the stream. He really wants to be with us, maybe this time, just for the support, you know. I'm 1900 rated rapid. Can you give me advice to boost my rating? We're playing against the same person. Okay, let's play. Let's play English this time. Work on the calculation process. Solve many tactics. It will help you tremendously to improve. Let's push d5. I had it recently. This position actually on the board. By the way, do you hear me well? Or is the microphone far away? Thank you, Taro, for the follow. Lovely. Can you try an MC Larsen, or you recommend it for barely 2000 rated players? I mean, let's put it that way. You can play anything, whatever is not called a gambit or has an animal name in it, birds included. It is playable for 2000 rated. What do you think about the position? Huh? Good? Hearing you as well. Perfect. Okay. So we're preventing bishop b4 ideas. g6 goes. How about we play e4? I would like to have a good grip over the center. If it takes, we can consider both of the captures actually is fine. playing with viewers? No, I don't. What's up, look? You want to hug me? Very good. Exit. Just that he's very furry, and if you'll see me trying to remove some stuff from my face, don't be surprised, guys, if I'm consistently making some moves like that. Okay, I'll take it with the C pawn. I prefer like this. C6. It's a lot. Okay, let's focus, Luca, shall we? Maybe I can play knight f3, or d6 is a possibility. If I go d6, kind of dooming his pieces to death, pretty much. So let's go with e6. On the other hand, do I really want it? Yeah, let's go for it. And potentially e5 as well. He's so adorable. Yeah, he's an amazing pet. Full of fur right now, so... Do we have e5? If knight h5, I can pull off f4. Regardless, let's push the pawn forward. We go f4 later. His name is Luca. I'll take this one. If it damages the pawn structure, I don't mind. Let's go with f4 as well for extra protection of the pawn. We go knight f3 next. Now I understand, Marius, your question. And we can't really find the pairings. I wish. The other day we got quite lucky. We got a Grandmaster which I played against. It was so pleasant. Now we can't find anything. What to do? Put the bishop here for now. I'd like to make a castle. გამარჯობა შეიძლება ვითამაშოთ. გაუმარჯოს. არა, სამწუხაროდ არ ვეთანხმები challenges ამ streams. Castle next. So he's giving up a pawn in the center, which probably is the best thing. I'm going to take it regardless and make a castle. We need that king to be safe. Because any knight moves, you're kind of ready, right? Because the bishop is unprotected, and this is what we're going for. He presses, probably with the intention of activating the queen. We need to get the bishop out. What is he going to do now? I have to say, the 2300 Rapid, I really wished I would get paired against title players sometimes, not 2.1. I understand your point of view, Marius. Okay. Putting a heavy pressure on us. How do we deal with this? If I push the pawn forward, let's see. take. It's a legitimate threat. I get rid of it. Takes it back with what? Queen, maybe? $95 is a serious threat, right? Where do we move? I go. Let's say 85 should be fine. There's something fancy we can do. Let's say it should be 4. Take 5. I think objectively speaking, it doesn't look bad. Even moving this guy back. Okay, let's go 22. Needed at this point. Takes. Take it with the pawn or knight. Pawn is fine. Knight, so I take it back. We're trading the pieces. Bishop d4 is on the way. Which I think we should do, right? Yep, let's go. It takes, I'll take it back, and there are some issues along the dark squares which he needs to solve. It's not easy. We're not focused on the games that should be. Yes, actually, is it the first time that he officially joined us like that? I just have a lot of hair on my face and trying to get rid of it, but it's worth it, guys. Are you scared your opponents will cheat? Yes, I'm scared. And it happened many times as well, unfortunately, and sometimes we're being extra cautious. Okay, he left. Sometimes we are extra cautious just because and some people are getting banned, blocked by us, which probably don't deserve it, because we just don't have physically time to check out everything, you know, and see if our opponent is cheating or not, etc. Just a moment, I'll take out the fur from my face and I'll be right back. Okay, let's keep going. He takes, we take it back. If I face the cheater and he gets banned, we are getting nothing back. Come on, wake up in reality, please. How many times it happened? We got 0 points back. It's never happening. I'll show you the games, you will not believe yourself, actually, the people which didn't get banned. Okay, how do we win now? Go here, these should be 1. The builder feed it to, yes. Is the winning combination here? The focus, nice. We'll have queen f7, I can't. It's the win. I can try to do these guys. Look. If I go here, 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 bishop d1, he has got queen f7. Then bishop d5 to cover it. Start with this, he takes. It's queen e6. If I start with these, he takes, I take. Here and bishop d3, otherwise rook e1 is a threat. Bishop d1. If bishop d5, I got rook e1. Let's see what he does. I think this should be the best start. Now, these are the threats. I have queen c3 as a threat and rook e1 as a threat. Exchanges and the bishop gets there. Let me focus, guys. I'll pay attention to chat later because we are low on time. Rook f8 is a threat too. What does he defend it? This capture loses. Bishop d5. I go rook e1 at this point, right? Am I missing something? If bishop d4, queen d4 is coming. Otherwise, how do you protect it? And that's it. GG. We won. Nice one. Let me check if it was good. Don't need the rematch. How much time we have? A rematch for today. Can challenge. Do you build your feed at 2? Yes, Derek, I am building it. Save notifications and app from ChessCon did game +8 for losing a cheater once. Marius, it happened once, but you're 93.8% accuracy. That's great. So we played this game well. Let's check it out how appropriate it was what we did. Go for it. Who can challenge? Who 30? I'm Nachal, Nachal. Thank you, Sheraz Ali, for the follow. Will they even know as long as you're not playing a prisoner? Brownie, there are many ways actually to know if a person is cheating, but that's the reason why I'm not into the ChessCon stuff. There probably I'll be banning a lot of people. In one day there will be hundreds. I don't understand why your chat window has much more delay than your streams. Is it to avoid, give you some time to ban timeout someone? Plotting, it's just how I have it selected. I prefer it to be delayed. By the time you write the move, probably it already, or you're writing something, probably it already happened long back. It's preferable for me, more comfortable. Besides, no heavy pressure on the internet either. On c6, d6 is a correct move. e5. It is a bit risky. Oh, I shouldn't take it. Okay, guys, what do you think is the best shot in this position? What should white do? There are many ways, Brownie. Really many ways to detect the cheater. It is pretty complicated algorithm. You're asking this because he's cheating and he wants to know. Thanks for sharing the live stream. Trying to reach 2800 today. No, I definitely will not be able to do it. Just because we are about to finish soon. I have many things to do, guys. Can't continue the stream for. It says, thank you, Melo, for the follow. It says that I just need to go f4 right away. I should take the knight, which is very counterintuitive. Not grabbing the knight on d5 doesn't make much sense. Don't you think so? Because he's doubling up the pawns, has a terrible pawn structure, but regardless, here the fish says that I need to go f4 and let him take it. Because actually I agree, when I took it, he got a chance to develop the knight and go with f6 ideas, but for the help of giving up the pawn. So, okay, knight d5 was a mistake. Strange to evaluate, but still f4, knight here. Bishop b5 is a nice move, actually. You know why? It's a tricky one. He wants to develop the knight on a6 and potentially on c5, because knight c6 would lead to capturing it, and you put the bishop on b5, because having it on e2 or there doesn't change much. Okay, here it looks a bit more active. But when you provoke a6 and then you move it back, this is a really classy maneuver. Try to use it in your games, guys. It's quite helpful. And now he has got a weakness, no opportunity to maneuver the knight as well, and you can try to use it long term. Of course, it firmly depends on the position, but still, there are some variations with bishop g5. You tickle the queen, f6, and then you come back on d2 or e3. Happens a lot. So queen d5, this is equal. Is equal? No, b5, he made a mistake. But the fish here says that if he goes queen c8 rather than rook b8, this is equal. I need to move the queen back. He takes on e5, and he takes the pawn back. Can you help me a little bit with bishop e5, Moscow, Sicilian hike? What should I do against bishop d7, knight d7? Against bishop d7, I would advise you to go bishop takes d7, if queen d7, go for short castle, knight c6, c3, knight f6, rook e1, e6, d4, c takes, d5, e5, knight e4, and investigate in a3, knight d2 ideas. And when the knights get exchanged, like rook c1, c3, d3, is quite interesting setups to attack on the king side. And on bishop b5, if you'll be seeing knight d7, I would advise you to go for a castle, a6, just take it and go with this c3, rook e1, d4 ideas. It's quite good enough to play. So he played b5, bishop e3. We're covering up the b6 square. It's my pleasure to take. Rook b8, you caught it, right? What I said. Queen d2 is a good move. We trade. And now is the critical moment. Please tell me that we made a correct decision. This was a bad move. Here we go. Bishop d1. That's nice. That's nice. That is a good move. You know why? Because here, if I go rook f8, takes it, check, goes there, what do? I want bishop here to maneuver it, but he has got this queen f7, and he'll put the bishop on d5. Not even h6. Okay, I didn't see h6. So it didn't work. If I would go for queen c3, it was the original idea when I was trying to go on this variation, but it also doesn't work well, because I thought, okay, I'm going to play bishop here, but there's queen e6, and I'm getting nothing. The queen is controlling. If something, he can put the bishop on d5 or the queen on d5, depending on my move, and he can stabilize everything. So then we looked at the move like rook e1, for example, which actually also wins. But this is much easier. Why? Because we have the same threat originally, what we planned. Queen takes, bishop e5. Let's say he plays some random move like a5. Apart from rook e1, this is another one. We give a check there, and finally we put the bishop on b3, and black is done for. And if after bishop d1 doesn't do anything, this capture wouldn't work because of the check and bishop b3 right away. Otherwise, rook e1 is also an idea. He goes bishop d5, we go rook e1. Game over, white wins. Nice one. With that in mind, we got to 2788. Let's check our rankings. We gained some rating points, actually 12 rating points today. I had to win a lot of games with Budapest Gambit. Most of my opponents aren't unprepared. For now, Marius, it's going to be fine, but long term, probably should try to adjust it. Thank you, Takely, for the gift. Alefer, thanks for the follow. And we are ranked 11. We are getting in top 10. Guys, close to that. Ranked 11 on Chess.com. Damn it, we're going well. That's very nice. We just surpassed Nihal Sarin, Denis Lazovic, Nodirbek Abdusatorov, Levon Aronian. Now, next is Arkady Naidich, Super Grandmaster, former. Who is that? He's Nepo, I think. He's Nepo, yes. LG Supi, don't know this Grandmaster from Brazil. There we have MVL. Okay, well, 2900 is huge. Magnus level will be difficult. Okay. I don't know how to deal with E60 type of Sicilian, especially the Khan. Well, like this can't help much like that because it will be difficult to explain it on the stream. Especially, I don't plan to do educational ones for now in terms of opening theory, but sign up on the academy. It's Modern Chess Academy. The link is in the bio. Whatever you are seeing it on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, doesn't matter. You'll be seeing it. It is based on the Telegram application. Just with $10 per month, you'll get the access to 300 plus videos, 26 video courses, which individually cost roughly $50 each of them. You get many, many hours of educational material from the rating between 800 to 2600. If your online rating is, you will learn a lot of good stuff. Weekly training program. A lot of people asking from this rating, I want to improve to that one. What should I do? Every single day, every single hour, everything is written what you need to do with all explanations, PDF files, tournament preparations. A lot of people ask how to prepare for the tournament, diet, nutrition, and so on. Just want to mention, guys, that luckily I've got degrees into chess coaching. I have finished my bachelor's and master's. Fortunately, couldn't continue the PhD because they didn't have this opportunity in the university. Otherwise, I would do it. I published some books about that as well. I have the Masters of Sports, specifically in chess coaching faculty. So I'm using all this knowledge and all this experience, putting it into the courses, what I have it published. So you can just check it out. And all of them are scientifically proven, checked out. And like even the tiny details, like what will be the difference between drinking a regular water or water with the gas, the differences on the brain neurocells in order to support you to improve your chess. So guys, I didn't decide one day to become a chess coach because I was a chess player. I actually have got the education on that field. So sign up, follow the program, and you will see a huge improvement in short time period. Also, there's 24 hours free trial, so you can just check it out. If it fits you well, you can stay. If not, no questions asked, you can leave the group. And if you take the annual subscription, you will have it for $7. Definitely easier as well. And Telegram application, if you don't have it, you can just download it, check it out with the phone, computer, laptop, PC, etc. Any of this device, tablet, you can use it. And there's a special chat where you can communicate with the other group members. There's a chat where you can write it, and roughly within 24 hours, I'm getting back to you and give you the response on the feedback. Let's say you have a question about something. And overall, I really want to build up a vibrant community. That's why I made this price, so it's affordable for people and a lot of them can join. I really dislike the fact that each course costs like $50 and you want to buy a couple of them and you just don't get the access. And there is one more detail. None of the website on any of the platform will offer you to get the PGN files of the openings. And this is the most painful part. Whatever you're learning and you just see the video, you don't see it included into the PGN file and you need to manually edit on the board, on online sources, then listen to it, etc. And you can get it, you can download it. That's why it's easier to have the access to. So sign up, modernchess.academy, and I'll see you there shortly, guys. Thank you everyone for your support. Thank you for the gifts. That's it. Another stream will be tomorrow. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your support. It really means a lot to me. That's the reason why I keep going when it comes to the streams. and I can't really do the streams for long time periods because usually my schedule is relatively tight. But we will see. Eventually, I want to develop my own group on chess.com where we potentially might host some tournaments that we can play and enjoy it together. So you'll have the opportunity to play with me and playing with the viewers, etc. We have some plans. Let's put it mildly long term. So that's it. Thank you everyone for your support. ქართული მაყურებლებისთვის შეგიძლიათ ჭადრაკი.com ნახოთ ან ჭადრაკი.g. ჭადრაკი.com ალბათ ბევრად უფრო უპრიანი იქნება თქვენთვის. See you around. Take care guys. Bye bye till tomorrow.